今日もやってんのか。精が出るな。
After spending about 2 hours handing out the flyers, Asuka shows up at the school gates.
聞いてお兄ちゃん。ちなみたち、さっきまで生徒を捕まえまくって都市伝説の謎に迫ってたんだよ。
Chinami is with Asuka.
小ヶ坂さんの妹さんのちなみさんですよね。あ、はい、はじめましてです。久垣小雨と申します。よろしくお願いしますね。
While the two of them exchange their introductions, we start questioning Asuka.
おかげも頑張ってるよね。
What do you think of Chinami? Is she useful?
聞き込みにはかなりの戦力だぜ。なんせ物おじせずに誰彼構わず突っ込んでいってたからな。
I completely understand that.
聞き込みの中心はちなみちゃんと同じ1年だってのもあったしな。
2年生と3年生は都市伝説に興味失せてるもんね。
それで知ってる都市伝説について何でもいいから教えてくれって感じで聞いて回ってたんだが、
何か分かった？
大抵はどこかで聞いたような噂ばかりだったな。
As he says this, he takes out his notepad.
ただ気になった点が一つだけあった。
何？
Asuho is also brimming with interest. Doesn't she just want to ride on a UFO?
なんと死神を見たっていう生徒がいた。
Actual eyewitnesses?
珍しいね。っていうか初めて？
都市伝説の死神については誰かから聞いたことがある。それ以上は知らないってのが普通なんだけどな。
なのにこの目で見たっていう生徒がいるんですね。しかも一人じゃなくて何人も見つかったんですよ。
The other two join in on the conversation.
なんか信憑性ありそうだね。
You're not going to tell me that it's Mare, are you?
お前らが展望台で見たっていう死神だな。そうかもしれねえし違うかもしれねえ。今回はどうも現場がここらしいからな。
Here? Asuka points behind himself at the school building. You mean Grim Reaper was sighted at Hibari-ko?
らしいな。
He nods coolly.
目撃者は4人、全員女子。お互いクラスメートでテニス部の仲間で、部活が終わってコートで夜までだべってたらしいんだが、そのうちの一人が校舎に忘れ物をしたんだそうだ。うちの学校って夜でも昇降口が開いてるからな。警備も結構ずさんだし、4人でそのまま教室に向かったわけだ。そうしたら
Asuka continues with a low voice.
大きな鎌を持った子供が廊下をひたひた歩いてるのをな。
He closes his notepad with a snap.
子供だったの？
証言によると暗くてよくは見えなかったが背は随分低かったらしい。だから子供で間違いないだろうな。
Maybe they saw Isuzu.
大き
Because she
な
is
玉
pretty
は
short.
暗くても見えたんですか？
And she was at school at night that one time.
こっちも詳細にはわからなかったみたいだな。それでも長い棒みたいなのを担いでたらしいから鎌で間違いないんじゃないか。
And that was probably the telescope she was carrying around.
死神って言ったらやっぱりカマだもんね。
The more I listen, the more I start to believe this Grim Reaper was indeed Mare. No information on the face or the gender.
ああ、背が低くて長い棒を担いでいた。確実なのはその2つだけだな。
メアちゃんがひばり校に遊びに来てたのかな？ちなみたちに会いに来てくれたのかな？
Judging by Mare's personality, that's highly unlikely.
そんなわけでオカケン総部以来のでかい収穫があったんだ。次は夜を待ってひばり校で張り込みだぜ。
オカルト部長と一緒に今夜にも校舎を探検だよ。
Wait, seriously?
メアちゃんに会えたら友達になってくるね。
Rejected.
なんで？
Don't you have tests to study for?
でも宇宙人と友達になって UFO に乗せてもらうっていうちなみの壮大な野望が叶うかもしれないんだよ。
I already know that since you told me before.
じゃあ許してくれるんだね。
If you sign here, I'll let you.
それくらいお安いご用だよ。
Asuka, this is Chinami's club resignation form.
クーリングオフを熱烈希望するよお兄ちゃん。
まあ小ヶ坂が心配するのはわかるけどさ。
りょうちゃん、ちなみちゃん思いだもんね。
Of course! Why are they interpreting things like this?
でもちなみは宇宙人を捕まえられる日を待ち望んで事前に虫取り網も用意してたんだよ。
So, is it friend making or insect catching?
私も夜に張り込みなんて危険だと思いますよ。警備員の方に見つかったら大変です。やるんだったら夏休み入ってからの方がいいんじゃない？肝試しも兼ねてって感じで。
I'm against this either way. Asuka sighs.
テストもあるし、しゃあねえか。夏休みからでも遅くねえしな。ちなみちゃん、それでいいか？
はい、全然 OK です。ちなみはオカルト部長に一生ついていきますから。
Please don't do that.
なんかそれ、プロポーズみたいじゃね？
Bam!
お兄ちゃんがちなみのお尻蹴った。
What? What an asshole! Aren't you imagining things?
小笠か。お前も大概シスコンだな。
How did he come to that conclusion?
俺ら、これから展望台寄るから。まあそっちも勧誘頑張ってくれ。
それじゃあ失礼します。
Asuka and Shinami is sent to the hill.
なんか二人いいコンビだね。傍目からだと恋人に見えるかもしれませんね。ようちゃん、大切な妹にまとわりつく虫を駆除したがるお兄ちゃんの顔になってる。
Now that is definitely not true. Having finished with handing out our flyers, I part with Asuho's group and pay a visit to Aoi's house. But just like last time, there doesn't seem to be anyone home. I head back home for now.
お姉ちゃん、今日も出かけたみたいです。
I asked Suzuha, who had come over to play.
すみません、行き先はわからないです。遊んであげられなくってごめんねって言って制服のまま出かけていって望遠鏡を持って出かける時もあります。その時はだいたい夜になってからですけど、望遠鏡ですから多分どこかで天体観測をしてるんだとは思うんですけど。
Maybe she always does that on the rooftop of the school. Thanks a lot, knowing that much is enough.
お兄ちゃん、葵ちゃん探しに行くの？
Yeah, I think I'll be home late, so tell Shino-san for me.
お姉ちゃんに用でしたら携帯の番号を教えますけど。
Nah, Aoi-san might not pick up even if I call her, considering it's from an unknown number.
ちなみがかけても一度も出ないくらいだからね。
She says that proudly.
お姉ちゃん、あんまり人の番号登録してないみたいだから。
You don't need to worry about it. And it isn't Aoi's fault either. I walk out of the living room. If Aoi really is stargazing, there are only two places that come to mind for her whereabouts. I'm almost tired of waiting, Mare.
いつも通りの時間だと思うけど。
That's how much I wanted to see you. Mare's shoulders tremble abruptly.
最近切なくなるのが多い。
Also, there's something I want to ask you.
どうでもいいように流された。
Her face turns into a frown. Mare, did you meet anyone at this lookout tonight?
あなたに会った。
Besides me?
会ってない。さっき来たばかりだし。
I didn't see anyone apart from Mare either. I searched around the lookout and found nobody here. Mare, have you been to Hibariku before?
坂の途中にある学校よね。
Yeah,
行ったことはないけど。
I'm convinced after hearing that response. Mare, have you thought about that application form?
まだだけど。
I see. If possible, can I get your response soon? Then I give her my farewells.
帰るの？
Mare is perplexed. Yeah, I guess.
もう？
Yeah,
どうして？
I've got some urgent business. Sorry.
別に悪くないけど。
Her expression is all sullen. I turn around and walk back up towards Mare.
帰るんじゃないの？
Facing her, I extend my hand. At the same time, her scythe hits my throat. What did you do that for?
殺気を感じたから。
I only wanted to rub your head.
万死に値する。
She lowers her scythe after I get myself together.
二度とやらないで。じゃないとちょん切るから。
She turns around and disappears. Did I make her mad? But right now I have something else I need to do. I leave the lookout. While we were handing out the flyers, I was thinking that this might be the case. The shadow I saw when Asuho and I dropped by the school building at night, and Aoi who was holding onto a telescope outside the school gates. The rumor about the Grim Reaper which Asuka and Shinami had gathered. That Grim Reaper supposedly had a large scythe. No, it was a long rod-like object to be precise. The school gates are still open at night. They may be considerate of the students who are staying back late for club activities, but thanks to that, suspicious people can easily enter the building. Not that I'm a suspicious person or anything. I pay careful attention as I ascend the stairs. It will be a funny story if I get caught here. I think this is my chance. In order to allow the Tenkuru to continue, this is an opportunity I mustn't miss. This leads to the rooftop, I presume. I push against the heavy metal door. A gush of wind blows against my hair as soon as I step onto the rooftop. It's cool up here. The sky full of stars produces a pale ambience. It's like being wrapped in a veil of dim light. A fantastic scene in some respects. The view here rivals that of the lookout. How magnificent would this place be if we were able to observe the stars from here? I proceed forward. Presumably having noticed my footsteps, she turns around. She is a bit far away, but I can still see a look of surprise on her face. The person I had been looking for. I slowly approach her. Now we even get to see G. Aoi's figure is bathed in the starlight of the night sky. She's standing in front of her telescope with an expression saying she doesn't know what to do. Her form feels both beautiful and surreal.
どうして
I paid a visit to your house today, but you were out. You went home at night, didn't you? And then you left again with your telescope. The Grim Reaper that Asuka and Shinami were referring to had a scythe, didn't it? But it was actually a telescope. Her telescope is thinner and smaller than Asuho's. Because of this, it's easily carried in Aoi's slender arms.
鈴葉は
At my house, she's with Shinami. She probably went back home already. Why didn't you tell Suzuha-chan of all people?
何がですか
About your stargazing, Suzuha-chan appears to be worried. Aoi averts her gaze and stares at her telescope. Do you always observe the stars from here? Today isn't the first time, is it? Aoi-san, you're always cutting it close in the morning because of this, right? Because you always observe the stars from here till late at night. She doesn't respond. I feel a strong sense of rejection from her. You like the starry summer sky, don't you? I'm talking in a one-sided conversation. You see, I like the stars of Tanabata the best. Aoi-san, which star do you like the best?
ありません
I finally get a response, but that too is filled with rejection.
私の好きな星なんてありません
Even though you've been observing the stars?
していても見えませんから私の好きな星空は見えないんです
What's she talking about? What does she mean?
今はもうあの星空は見えない望遠鏡を覗けば過去の星空が見えるって教えてもらったのに
Was the starry sky different in the past?
思い出の星空が見えるって聞いたのになのに決して見えることはない私の好きな星空だけは見ることができないんです
Are you saying... Aoi looks at me with sorrowful eyes. You want to look at the past? Do you want to relive your memories? If that's truly Aoi's wish, it appears we were laughably similar.
私に何の用だったんですか
You know already, don't you?
テンクルには入りませんよ
How about we reach a compromise here?
ちなみさんを家にけしかけるんだったら私にも考えがありますよ
The conditions will be fairer this time.
何ですか
I will grant you your desire, so will you grant me mine? Aoi puts on a dubious face. My wish is to have you join the Tenkuru.
私の願いはテンクルに入らないことです
Understood. Then if I can make you not join the Tenkuru, you'll join the Tenkuru.
自
What?
分で言ってておかしいと思わないんですか
I think so too. Aoi-san, your wish is something else, isn't it?
思いつきませんけど。
It's the thing you wish for when you're doing horoscopes. Well, do you accept this deal?
その前に聞かせてください。
What?
私は自分の願いを誰かに話したことはありません。鈴葉にだって話していません。だからあなたが知ってるはずがありません。
Indeed.
なのにどうやって叶えるんですか？
I'm a man who makes the impossible possible.
ダサ。
I think so too. Well, even if I can't make your wish come true, you don't have to join the Tenkuru. There is no loss on your part. Nevertheless, if you don't want to, just tell me. Our vice president has made it clear to not force people to join.
すでに無理やりになってる気もしますけど。
That's why I'm saying that if you don't like it, we'll forget about this deal.
聞かせてください。
Go ahead.
私が交換条件を断ったとして、あなたはテンクルの勧誘をやめてくれるんですか？
There is no guarantee that I will. Aoi lets out a big sigh.
だったら乗った方が賢明です。
You're quick to catch on.
交換条件の期限はいつですか？
Next Monday, 5 days from now.
短いですね。
If we don't assemble enough members by then, we'll get disbanded.
たった5日じゃ、たとえ私の願いを知ったとしても叶えられないと思います。
I told you already, didn't I? I'm a man who makes the impossible possible. Will you let me hear your answer?
答えを引き伸ばしてテンクルの自然消滅を待つ手もありますね。
If that happens, it's only a matter of time before a new Tenkuru is established. My pestering will not end.
わかりました。乗ります。
Understood. I feel relieved.
その代わり約束してください。来週の月曜までに私の願いを叶えられなかったら二度と勧誘に来ないでください。
You have to promise me too that you won't lie about your wish not being granted if I do make it happen.
わかりました。
Well then, our deal is set.
きっと後悔しますよ。
We'll see about that.
本当にちなみさんのお兄さんなんですね。
What do you mean?
いくら私が拒絶してもちなみさんは寄ってきます。友達になるのが当たり前のような顔をして、あなたも同じです。私がテンクルに入るのが当たり前だっていうような顔をしています。
It's an honor for you to see me that way. I don't have any confidence in granting Aoi's wish. However, if I at least look confident, I won't appear to be lame. Because I'm a man who makes the impossible possible.
3回も言って、ダサ。
I just ruined it.
お兄ちゃん、ちなみもう寝るね。
Yeah, wait a minute. I've got a favor to ask before that.
ちなみと一緒に寝たいんでちゅか？
Course not!
でもちなみのベッドはセミダブルだから狭くないよ。
Mom bought it because she took your sleeping posture into account.
ちなみ眠だから寝るね。
She's got quite a lot of variation in her activity levels. I have something I want to ask you. It's about Aoi-san.
それだったら葵ちゃん本人に聞けばいいんじゃない？
It's unfortunate that you're closer to Aoi-san than I am. That's why I'm asking about her indirectly.
嫉妬でちか？
You want the dum-dum?
さすがのちなみもお兄ちゃんの拳は口に入らないよ。
Just like all the other times, the conversation doesn't progress anywhere. So, just how much do you know about Aoi-san?
葵ちゃんは星占いが好きで、鈴葉ちゃんが好きで、スフレが好きで、今日は生理だったよ。
Thanks for the information. Only the last piece of information was new to me, but I was probably better off not knowing. I was expecting you to know something that I definitely wouldn't be able to get out of her, which is why I asked you.
ちなみと一緒に寝るの。
You don't have to go back to that.
拳を口に入れようとするお兄ちゃんも戻ってるよ。
What an asshole. Tell me about Aoi-san's past. Anything is fine, so tell me anything you know. Jinami puts on a troubled expression. You may not necessarily be able to get a response from Aoi-san directly, but haven't you heard anything from Suzuha-chan? She's been trying really hard to be friends with Aoi, so she would definitely know a thing or two. She wants to know more about her, so she should have been trying harder than me. Will you tell me about Aoi-san's past?
いくらくれるの？
I'll buy you a Chinami's favorite camera.
え、
You use it for the Okaken, right? Don't you want one?
本気で？
Yeah, since I'm starting work again after our tests, I can purchase it during the summer holidays. Chinami is speechless. Looking at your enthusiasm, I've also become serious. Please, won't you help me out? She giggles at me.
デジカメはいいよ。携帯の使ってるし。それに、そんなの買ってもらわなくても嬉しいもん。葵ちゃんと友達になろうとしてくれるお兄ちゃんが好きだもん。
Chinami! She tells me everything she knows. I'm grateful for my precious sister. But we don't end up sleeping together.